Today is the 7th regular meeting of the Lake County Board of Commissioners. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, please bless our meeting today. May our discussion be fruitful, our decisions wise, and our community strong. Amen.
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 Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Present.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Here.
Commissioner Regovich.
Here. This brings us to our first public portion. Anyone wishing to address the board on agenda items only, please raise your hand. And you have 3 minutes after stating your name and address for the record. Do I have any takers this morning? None being seen. Madam Clerk, please proceed with resolutions.
In special resolutions, resolution recognizing Jim Tressel on his appointment as Lieutenant Governor of Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Mr. President,
Yes.
Jim Tressel needs no introduction, but I do think it's a surprise to many to learn that he's a native of Mentor, Lake County, Ohio. And he's not the only legendary football coach. We might know that Mr. Shula, the only coach ever to lead an NFL team to a perfect season ending with a Super Bowl for the Miami Dolphins, was also born in Grand River. So I think it's fair to say that Lake County is the birthplace of legendary football coaches, and we're particularly proud when one of our own goes forward to serve the entire state of Ohio, not just as football coach for Ohio State or a university president, but now as lieutenant governor. So we're honored to recognize Lake County's own Jim Tressel.
Very good. Commissioner Beveridge? Well, I'll just add that his dad was actually Mentor's high school football coach. How many wins in a row did he have?
According to the World Wide Web, I think he had 36 straight wins.
So he was here, and then he went to Canton, and then to Ball Moss. So they had a good record while I was here too. And so there's two great things out of Mentor right now. One is Commissioner Beveridge, and now Jim Tressel.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In the engineer's office, resolution to advertise for bids for the Lake County Resurfacing Project 2025, Lake County, Concord Township, Leroy Township, and Painesville Township, Ohio, LCE project number 2024-009, bid opening March 19, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In the Utilities Department, resolution increasing appropriations and transferring cash within Lake County Department of Utilities Water Fund and Project Fund 595, River Street Waterline Replacement, Project 475W 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution transferring appropriations and cash within Lake County Department of Utilities, Project Fund 370S, CMON Project, and the Sewer Fund.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution approving plan specifications and estimates of cost in the amount of $411,750 for Union Street Waterline Replacement Project number 479W 2024, and advertising for bids for the same, bid opening March 12, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution certifying unpaid water and sewer sums and administrative charges to the Lake County Auditor.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution to delete a sewer sum certified to the Lake County Auditor.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In the Commissioner's Office, resolution authorizing the Lake County Board of Commissioners to enter into a federal equitable sharing agreement with the United States Department of Justice and the United States Department of the Treasury on behalf of the Lake County Prosecuting Attorney's Office and the Lake County Sheriff's Office to receive federally forfeited property and/or funds.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution approving adjustment of boundary between the City of Willoughby and the Village of Wait Hill.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Who we at? No. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution authorizing all actions necessary to accept Northeast Ohio Public Energy Council NOPEC energized community grants.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Resolution reappointing Don Capelli as a representative of the Board of Lake County Commissioners on the Lake County Visitors Bureau Board of Trustees for a 2-year term expiring February 21st, 2027.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution reappointing Michael Rice as a representative of the Board of Lake County Commissioners and the Lake County Visitors Bureau Board of Trustees for a 2-year term expiring February 21st, 2027.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, I'd just like to say thanks both Dawn and Michael for choosing to spend their free time and serving on the board once again. We have probably hundreds of board appointments throughout the county, and we're grateful for those people that participate. So, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge,
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In the Finance Department, resolution approving payment of bills as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $2,021,011.88.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution approving purchase orders as listed on the Commissioner's Purchase Order Approval Journal in the amount of $755,970.16.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations for various general and non-general fund accounts.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution transferring an appropriation within various non-general fund accounts.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes. This brings us to departmental reports, utilities.
No report today, Commissioner. Thank you.
How was the bid opening yesterday?
We did not receive any bids for a wheel wash, unfortunately.
Joel do it.
So we'll be looking into that and what we can do next.
All right. Job and Family Services.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning.
I just wanted to send a reminder out to members of the public who receive public assistance benefits. That includes SNAP, food assistance, cash assistance, Medicaid, or child care benefits, that if they have any questions or concerns about their benefits, they could call our call center at 1-844-640-OHIO to be connected to one of our customer service representatives.
Thank you. County Administrator Jason Boyd.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. Just a brief update on the Lake County Sheriff's Office project. Beginning Monday, hopefully, the equipment's on site, but they will start digging piers, aggregate piers for the foundation of the building. As I've noted multiple times, this is a significant step, obviously in constructing the building, but also from a fiscal standpoint and our ability to eliminate some unknowns from a geotechnical standpoint. We have done, we did last year some soil boring, some analysis to have a lay of the land of of what we think is there, what the consultants think is there. But as we get into these borings, and we'll know what's there, if anything, and we can begin to, like I said, eliminate the unknowns as the project goes vertical, which will allow us to take a hard look at our contingencies, et cetera. If you recall, we have approximately $17 to $18 million in owner contingencies, which we will clearly be able to reduce as we get further along in the project, hopefully. So that is moving along according to plan. I approved some paperwork today, just to give an example of the level of detail on the metal door, masonry door frames. That's the level of detail that we're getting to, is what type of door frame against masonry that we're going to be ordering. So we're getting into the fine details of the project, and things are continuing to go according to plan and according to budget as we speak today. Secondly, I just want to thank all the folks, notably Commissioner Beveridge, as it relates to our Code Blue initiative. Had a couple little logistical issues that we've responded quite well to. We've had 3 codes this week. There's a criteria that is met with the weather. I've had weekly calls with our nonprofit organizations, the Church Network, United Way, et cetera, to make sure that we're fulfilling that need, unfortunate need here in our community. EMA Director Busher and I were mobilized a couple nights ago, unfortunately, for the need for additional cots and blankets. As odd as a statement sounds, and I said it to Commissioner Beveridge earlier, you're kind of a victim of your own successes when you provide these type of services, needed services. So we'll continue to do that through the year, through the cold season, and then as soon as we are out of the woods, if you will, we're going to look at what does this look like long-term, programmatically, location-wise. As everyone may know, we've used a former county facility that has been on the docket for demolition for a handful of years. We have some engineering and electrical issues in there now that have made that property not usable, so we're going to look for a long-term solution. But I think from a mechanic standpoint, our nonprofits, Lake Tran, Buildings and Grounds, Mark is not here, but his guys, whenever I call them, whatever the hour is, they're mobilizing some of our employees to move cots, move coffee pot, wherever it needs to go, when it needs to go. And finally, I'd like to thank the Fair Board for their gracious accommodations, helping us out. So thank you.
Thank you. I guess we're not drilling for oil over there to offset the cost of the jail? So drilling rig.
No, the only thing we're hitting is water.
Okay.
And we know, according to Randy, the Lake County Department of Utilities cost all in is 0.6 cents a gallon. Is that where we're at? Yep. It's my favorite stat of all time.
Nice.
Huh? Delivered. 0.6 cents all in. Personnel, chemicals, pumps, 0.6 cents per gallon, right? I love that stat.
Madam Clerk.
The next regular commissioner meeting is scheduled for next Thursday, February 27th at 10 a.m.
Thank you. And legal.
No report, Commissioner.
Okay. Is there any old business, commissioners? None seen. Any new business?
Mr. President,
Yes.
very recently, the president of the Library Board of Trustees for Perry passed away, Larry Reichard. Just yesterday, the Perry Public Library shut down to acknowledge their loss and also give their employees the opportunity to attend his services. Larry was a very good man and a great community leader. He went to the library every week. He knew all the employees by name. And he was active in Perry long before his appointment 4 years ago to their board. I met him for the first time at a forum that then State Representative Ron Young put together to talk about the future of the Perry nuclear power plant. So if it was about Perry, Larry Reichard was there and representing his community. So I want the public to know that all of Lake County grieves with Perry at the loss of Larry Reichard. He was a great leader in the Perry Public Library system and a great neighbor.
Thank you. Commissioner, good. With that being done, I will entertain a motion to adjourn to executive session for personnel compensation, real estate acquisition, legal pending litigation, with no business to be conducted after its completion.
So moved.
Second.
Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Regovich.
Aye.